Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to give you 4 profitable Amazon KDP keywords that are all related. You can create low content, medium content, and high content books using these wonderful connected Amazon KDP keywords. They're low competition, they are high demand, and they're carefully researched using the 4 Chrome extensions that I've talked about in a previous video linked in the description box below. Just before we get started, if you enjoy these kind of daily videos revealing profitable Amazon KDP keywords as well as tips and strategies to help you make passive income online and income reveals as well, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and then click on the bell icon in order to be informed on all our new videos. Now let's get started with the first KDP keyword for the day, and the first keyword is strength training for kids. The keyword strength training for kids is a beautiful keyword. It has a strong keyword niche score given by Amazon, it was given by Self-Publishing Titans, and the keyword niche score given by Titans is 67, and we've got the green light right here. Also, the total results are currently sitting at 3,472, and this is a great total results for this niche right here. Now, I do hear you. Yes, it is a little bit high because we aim to be around that 1,000, 2,000 mark, but it is a good keyword that we can easily be able to niche down and break through that total result and get it as low as possible. Also, we have the average bestseller rank sitting at 284,951, which is ideal. It's what we're looking for. It's under that 300,000 range, and it's good to see. We also have the average reviews of 800 and the average price of $17.42. And all of our 4 keywords discussed in today's video are all related to the exercise fitness niche, and they're all related to strength training. Now, this strength training for kids, one way to go about it is to create a high content book where you will create a book that talks about and educates children on strength training. Now, you could niche down according to the age of the children, as in like age ranges, maybe from 8 to 10, 10 to 12, and so forth. You could also create an activity book as well, which is more to do of a medium content book to do with testing the knowledge that children have that you've provided in the high content book. So it would be part of a series. First of all, you would create that high content book where you would explain strength training for kids in a very beginner and easy to understand format. You would have a step-by-step, you would have instructions in there as well. You would try to make the book interactive and simple as well, and then you would have another book which is part 2 of the series, which would be an activity book or a workbook, which would have some questions. It would have some activities regarding strength training, also for them to apply the knowledge that they've learned from the high content book and apply it in the workbook or the activity book. And also, you could have a low content book and still utilize this wonderful keyword, strength training for kids, where you would create more of a strength training tracker for kids, where children would jot down their strength training workouts, how many did they do from the depends on the area of the body as well, how many times, how many reps, exercise reps, and so forth. Now, you could easily find a fitness tracker, a fitness logbook, and then you could download it from Creative Fabrica. And you can also find a 30-day free trial for Creative Fabrica linked in the description box below. And you could also go ahead and write fitness tracker or exercise tracker logbook also would be nice as well. And then you would download it, upload it as a PDF to Canva Pro, for example, or whatever software that you're comfortable with, and then you'll be able to edit it to make sure that it fits the strength training, edit the fonts and so forth, and upload it, and still utilize this wonderful keyword either in the title, subtitle, or as part of the 7 keyword slots. This would be great to utilize. Also, if you currently have in your portfolio any book that you created regarding fitness for children, regarding exercise for children as well, you can go ahead and add this keyword right here and update your 7 keyword slots by inserting this keyword if it's something that you created, first of all, for children, and second of all, mostly for exercise related for children. Now let's go ahead and click on or open up and reveal the second keyword for today's video out of the 4. And the second one is strength training book for women over 40. Now this is an amazing long tail keyword that you could utilize right here. What you're doing is you're creating a strength training book specific on the type of exercise, which is strength training, and it's targeted for women. So we've got the gender right here, and we also have the age group, which is over 40. And now the same information applies. What we've talked about in the first keyword was you could go ahead and create a comprehensive book that outlines, strength training activities and strength training exercises for women. That will be a high content book, and also have a workbook that is part of the medium content books. A activity book also would be nice, and also you would, if you don't want to do an activity book, if you don't want to do a workbook or an actual high content book, then you could utilize this by making a logbook related and utilize this wonderful keyword. First of all, we have a strong keyword niche score, also the green light right here, of 61 by Self-Publishing Titans. All the results here indicate profitability. First of all, total results are around that 1,000 range, and the total results are currently sitting at 1,580. We have the average bestseller rank sitting below 300,000, which is ideal, and it is averaging 264,517. We also have the average reviews of 822, and the average price listed at $14.28. So for this reason right there, because they tick all the profitability metrics, really good niche score that complements all the data that we have right here. Total results under 2,000, average bestseller rank under 300,000, a really strong price as well that we're happy with, a good average number of reviews. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ignore the number 5 given by Amazon Scout Pro because it does not match, and this is exactly why we are having all 4 Chrome extensions, especially these top 2 Chrome extensions, activated, and they're all free Chrome extensions that you can go ahead and access. They're both activated in regards to the keyword niche score, so we actually have a strong foundation to compare against, and we also use our common sense as well. Now let's have a look at the third keyword in today's video, and yet again it is related to strength training, and we have another wonderful strong keyword, long tail keyword that has what we need to get started, and the keyword is strength training book woman over 50. Same exact rule applies for the previous niche as well, yet the previous one was women over 40, this one's women over 50, so it needs to be more related for women over 50, and take that into account as well. We have a really strong niche score of 74, yet again the green light right here, ready to go. Total results of 2,207, which is also good as well. It's within that 1,000, 2,000 range. The average bestseller rank is also within that 300,000 range, which is ideal in this case, and it's sitting at an average of 305,274. We also have the average reviews of 480, and the average price, strong price right here, $15.77. And we also have a strong keyword niche score of number 8 given by Amazon Scout Pro, which gives us a scale from 1 to 9 in terms of the keyword strength. Number 8 is pretty good, categorizing this as a nice niche, and it beautifully complements the 74. It also complements all this beautiful juicy data that we have here. Then again, strength training book for women, or strength training a book woman over 50. Wonderful keyword is our third one. Now let's go ahead and have a look at some of the books. Now we usually avoid the top 4 books that are sponsored right here, so whenever you scroll down and you look at this, it means that there are ads running for this book, and you need to ignore that because it really does mess up with the results. And usually it's the either top 2 or the top 4 books in the first results looking here at this book, this been published in 2018, and this is another Chrome extension that you can also go ahead and add. I've talked about it in the previous video that I did where I explained about how to access this free extension. It just gives you basically a little bit of an overview of how many books are selling per day, how many is selling per month, what is the profit daily, and what is the profit monthly, as well as the bestseller and the number of pages and the royalty that this customer is getting, selling for $26.99 and getting a royalty of $7.37 per book. So it's good to see as well. Also, so that's something that you could also have a look at the interior. And then again, on Creative Fabrica, you can go ahead and search fitness tracker. That way you'd be able to simply use whatever tracker logbook that you see that's related to fitness, that's related to exercise, and download it, edit it to make sure that it fits within that strength training niche, and then re-upload to Amazon KDP. But really make sure that you over deliver. The more you're able to over deliver, the better it is. So maybe have some fun facts to do with strength training, maybe have some scattered little tips and tricks and strategies throughout that logbook, throughout that tracker, throughout that activity book or workbook that you're going to create regarding strength training, and have some strategies to really up strength training. So for example, I was involved in strength training quite heavily back when I was around 18, 19, as I was prepping for a big event that I was having. And one of the tips and strategies that I learned, and I still implement right now in my exercise journey, is to drink a cup or half a cup of strong black coffee at least 30 minutes to an hour before exercise. Strength training really helps to, first of all, increase the endurance. Second of all, helps with the fat loss as well. So that's also one thing that you could implement, is to have some tips, some strategies, some shortcuts, some hacks as well that you've researched ahead of time, scattered throughout the pages of either the high content book, the activity or workbook, or the tracker. So I'm gonna go ahead and just write fitness. You can also write exercise for this, and it's really simple. You want to filter according to KDP interior, and we are left with 1,289 results. And here you can go ahead and have a look. This is a fitness planner. You could also change it to a strength training planner, and then within that exact thing there is a total of 33 pages, but you can build on that, and it's also available for free to download. So let's have a look at the fourth and the final keyword for today's video, and it is strength training for women over 60. Exact same rule applies for the previous two keywords, which were strength training book for women over 40 and strength training book for women over 50. This one's for over 60, so really for the beautiful senior woman out there, this is something that would really help them as well. First of all, we have a strong keyword niche score of 67, which is good to see. Total results are in that 3,000 range, which is 3,067. The average bestseller rank is at 3,043 and 245,000. My apologies. We also have the average reviews of 877 and the average price of $17.58. Now, if you are concerned at the total results being above that 2,000 range, one thing that you could do is you could also niche down according to the expert level. So do you want strength training for women over 60, easy, beginner, expert, intense, medium? These are all kinds of keywords that you could use and add to the title, and also break through that total results to get it as low as possible and sub niche according to the level, the fitness level of these beautiful women that are over 60 that are interested in strength training. So these were the 4 top Amazon profitable keywords for strength training, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you enjoy that daily Amazon KDP keyword review so I can continue or not, and I'll see you in the next video as well. Take care. Bye bye.